This is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's the Dolphins going up against the Patriots. So with that, let's get up to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And you know, Charles, as Larry pointed out in the open, got a couple of great quarterbacks set to square off here this afternoon. That ball's probably going to be flying all over the place, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt. And the game has never been more quarterback-centric than it is now. And both of these teams have top-flight signal callers.
Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And we are underway in Foxborough. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, little 360.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic first down.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And Stills over the middle. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. And the Dolphins did announce, by the way, that Arian Foster will be the starter in Week 1 instead of Ajayi.
I got that feeling when Arian Foster did not play in the last preseason game against the Tennessee Titans. I figured he was the starter now. Jay Ajayi, who was battling him to be the starter, he ended up playing a lot more in that game, ended up fumbling one away. But what they love about Arian Foster, he can do everything. Run it, catch it, pass protect for his quarterback. He's the full combo play.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
Back now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got a third down and 5 to start things out. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
An expecting pass. Tannehill now to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Dolphins will ask Matt Darr to kick it away. Back deep, Danny Amendola for New England. Fielded just inside the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Patriots take over. They slot Gronkowski out right.
Detroit!
Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target. Barter, let's talk about some of the coaches that'll be in new spots here as the regular season starts. You got Dirk Cutter, Hugh Jackson, Mike Mularkey, Doug Peterson, Adam Gates, Ben McAdoo, Chip Kelly, 7 all told. Interesting to track how those guys do.
It really will be, because Dirk Cutter has just changed offices. Went from offensive coordinator to head coach in Tampa Bay. And he got that job because of the work he's done with Jameis Winston, and they want that to continue. Then you go ahead and look at Mike Mularkey, who was the interim coach last year for the Tennessee Titans. He's now the head man there, and guess what? There's a new spirit in Tennessee, and he's helped leading it. And finally, Doug Peterson. Kind of a return for him. A former player in Philadelphia, now he comes back as the head coach of the Eagles.
And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Amendola with a catch. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Play fake here on 1st down. He's got time. Going deep here for Edelman. And they went big on 1st down. Proves unfruitful.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Finding time. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. Garoppolo now. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Now the 4-year man out of Louisiana Tech, that's Ryan Allen, on to kick this one away. The dangerous Jarvis Landry back for Miami. And this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back now at this scoreless first half. It's a 0-0 game at half, so both sides obviously love their defense and hate their offense. Moving forward, we'll just have to see if it's the first to score that wins. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Dolphins now punting it away. Amendola's got a chance for a return, and he takes it back 21 yards on the play. Down to early in the second quarter. Bennett's wide open here on the catch, and he ends up at midfield before he stopped on the play. Patriots now later on the drive. The connection will be made from the gun, and he'll end up at the 40-yard line before being tackled. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. No points in this one yet, but we'll hand it back over to a man who's always on point. That's Brandon Guy.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Danny Amendola on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
Let's go!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Martellus Bennett, the intended receiver. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. And this offensive unit, they have to face a 3rd down and 12 now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. The Dolphins' new signee from Buffalo, Mario Williams. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Here's Ryan Allen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Landry now on the return. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go play action here on first down. Surveying the field. This one caught. Jordan Cameron. So both teams scoreless here as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the fourth. And as the fourth quarter winds down here, we're all even.
And no one wants this game to extend. They want to go ahead and win it right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Defense has to stand tall here, 3rd and 1. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now it's Tannehill. And he finds his man. It's Duarte. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Fresh set of downs here. Foster alone in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. Second down. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And on 2nd and 10 now. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.